What's up? What's happening? What's popping? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another great episode of Simone with the Sports. I'm Simone, bringing you guys daily sports talk. So if you're new here, if you're old here and you haven't subscribed to the channel already, make sure you like this video, make sure you leave a comment, make sure you subscribe, and keep rock with me. Also, make sure you check down the links down below. One, to buy me a coffee to help fuel this channel. And shout out to everyone who's bought me coffee so far. And there's also a new link down below to shop the official Simone with the Sports merchandise collection. So go ahead and copy the Simone with the Sports classic tee or hoodie down below. Also, make sure you subscribe to our podcast, Tough Calls, where me and Dylan have some of your favorite sports analysts, reporters, former and current athletes chop it up with us on the pod. Now, guys, let's get into the news section of Simone with the Sports. I know there's some of you guys that personally look forward to the news section. I also look forward to delivering you guys the news. I might be a little bit behind on some of this news, but also it's still the overall theme of the trade deadline being, I think, a little less than a week away now. Maybe like 6 days away, 7 days away, like let's just call it a week away. And obviously the Sixers have still stayed put, while some other teams have made some little yet impactful moves. So the Heat did trade for TREVOR ARIZA, and they traded away Myers Leonard. Not really big news, but the Milwaukee Bucks, a team that we only got to play once in the regular season, and we only got to play them when we were without Joel Embiid. So we don't know exactly what our official matchup with the Bucks will look like if we eventually got into the situation we had to play the Bucks in the playoffs in a 7-game series. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking because the Bucks made a move and we can't really gauge where we stand with the Bucks yet, versus some other teams that we've played several times where we know where we stand if we do push up on them in a 7-game series. So the Bucks did add PJ Tucker from the Houston Rockets, obviously a guy that we were interested in as well to add some depth to our roster. But PJ Tucker is going to be a good pickup for the Houston Rockets, as the Rockets are one of the top scoring teams in the NBA, as we saw in the game against I might have said the Rockets, I meant the Bucks. In the game that we saw against the Bucks did struggle scoring against us. Of course, coming up against a defense that's stout like ours, you know what I'm saying? Don't play with us. They ain't running to no Sixers defense yet. But even though they're the top scoring team, we were able to slow them down. Now, adding PJ Tucker is going to only benefit the Bucks, because PJ Tucker is not only a guy that can play some lockdown defense. Now, I try to remind y'all, in the series, when I was making our case for PJ Tucker, in the series Lakers versus Rockets playoff series last season, PJ Tucker did a great job switching from LeBron to AD and locking those guys down. Okay, he squat down, he old, but he can still squat down low. You see what I'm saying? So also PJ Tucker is a bucket as well. They were showing some stats showing most catch and shoot threes in like the last, X amount of years, and PJ Tucker was one of the top guys. So he's still accurate, he still get a bucket, and he's a guy that can play some lockdown defense as well. So that is a great pickup for the Bucks. Sad it wasn't us that got the pickup, but with a week away from the trade deadline, now brings the question, are we gonna make a move or are we not? Now, the Atlanta Hawks are on a 7-game win streak, and what does that mean? It just means these are teams in the East that we just have to watch out for, because if we're a higher seed and the Hawks are a lower seed, that's a potential team that we might have to go in a 7-game series against. So those are teams that you just look out for, and it's like, how will we match up? We only played the Hawks once, and when we played the Hawks, we were ravaged with injuries. So we don't really know, and I'm pretty sure they had some injuries as well at the time, so we wouldn't really know how we stack up against the Hawks. So that's another team as we are about to enter April, as we're about to get into playoff time, guys. The fun and games are done. It's time to really start measuring these guys with a measuring stick and see where we stack up, because a lot of teams in the East that have been inconsistent and that have had guys missing, whether it's COVID-19 or just regular injury. So it's going to be interesting to see how we would match up in a 7-game series against a team, that's getting hot late. Like the Hawks are getting hot late, and that's a team you don't want to bump up against in a 7-game series. Now, so the Bucks made a move, the Heat made a move. Now it'll be interesting to see what the Sixers do. Now, there's a couple of guys. First of all, I done spit out 50 scenarios by now, trade scenarios for us. So just take your pick from the list and let me know who you think we should trade for. But also, there is a few guys that are still available that we have all been talking about as a group. Wayne Ellington, George Hill is still available. Some more bigger fish guys. Victor Oladipo is still available. And he still obviously won out. I mean, now that PJ Tucker leaving, it seemed like the Rockets are just, you know, just a pick off the list, like a yard sale. Get who you want. Get who you want. Who else is still available? Haven't heard any news about Zach LaVine. I know a lot of you guys were dead set pressed on Zach LaVine. Haven't heard anything on the news mill about Zach LaVine. That could be good, that could be bad. Lonzo Ball is a guy that they're still looking to move. JJ Redick is still a guy looking to move. So I mean, it's still pieces out there we could get. I know some of you guys were interested in Wayne Ellington, Scary Terry. So those are all guys that are still, you know, we could make a move for. But as the days wind down and as the rumor mill dries up, you know, you start to get a little bit wondering, are we really gonna make a move? Also, I know it's some of you guys who are saying that y'all are, you think we shouldn't make a trade. You think we should just go ahead. We got great chemistry. Keep going on with the chemistry. Keep building on the momentum. Let me know if you guys think we should make a trade. Do you think we should still make a trade? Let me know how you think we'll match up with the Bucks in a 7-game series. Let me know how you think we'll match up with the Hawks on a 7-game series. Because like I said, that's the team that's getting hot late. And you guys know how it works in tournaments and stuff. You don't want to face a team that's getting hot late and starting to figure things out come April. And the East obviously is still wide open. It's like 2 or 3 or 4 games that separate some of the top seeds in the East. So that's definitely something to look out for. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know who you think we should make a trade for, if we're even still going to make a trade. Honestly, at this very moment at 9:21 a.m. on the East Coast, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to make a trade. I haven't been hearing anything. So the guys who we really seemed like we were really interested in, Kyle Lowry ended up saying, "Nah, I'm good, love. I'm gonna stay in Toronto, or I'm gonna stay in Florida, wherever they're playing right now." And then PJ Tucker, a guy see like we had our paws on. The insiders said it looks like he's going to the Sixers. The same they said about Kyle Lowry, hitting us all with the pump fake. Now PJ Tucker is in Milwaukee. So I really don't know how I feel. Let me know how you guys feel. Make sure you like this video though. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you buy me that coffee down below. Also, make sure you check out the official Simone with the Sports merch collection and get you the classic Simone with the Sports tee or hoodie. Bye!